I'm not actually going to give a tip this week on online marketing. I'm going to make my big announcement. And David, we can talk more about this later today when I'm back on Dreaming with Entrepreneurs. All right, there's my screen share. This little thing right here in the screen, that's a stylized photograph of something called a GomBoc. And it's really ironic. Does anyone here know what a GomBoc is? I know Gina does because we've talked about them before. But does anyone besides Gina know what a GomBoc is?
Nope.
Please tell us what a GomBoc is.
Okay, thank you for asking. This is a GomBoc. I haven't watched this video before, but this is a GomBoc. I'm really dying to get a GomBoc. I don't want to see him open up the package. Let's get further on. Here we go. I've got this computer silenced, so we won't. That's a GomBoc. What it is it's a device that it was a scientific theory in the late 90s. By 2006, they finally figured out how to make one. And it doesn't matter how you set a GomBoc down, it will eventually always end up in a single given position. It isn't by weight like a Weeble Wobble. It's a scientific theory. I mean, it took them 7 years to actually make one from theory to completion. And it doesn't matter. You can put this thing down on any side at all, and it will eventually end up rolling to its base and finally even stopping on its base. There's just no way you can position this thing that it won't eventually fall back to its position. So, that being said, this image right here is the new logo for GomBoc. It's my new business venture. I'm officially an entrepreneur again. And some things came along this week. Thank you from our Dreaming with Entrepreneurs. You definitely saw the entrepreneurial spirit for sure. What I'm going to be doing with GomBoc, and I haven't decided if it's going to be GomBoc Productions, GomBoc Consulting, GomBoc Marketing, or just GomBoc. Haven't decided. But what we're going to be doing is production of Hangouts on air for small businesses. And small and large businesses. I've got a number of ventures that I'm going to be working with. Next week, I'm producing Hangout on Air at Adobe. I'm producing Hangout on Air for the Sandy Chamber of Commerce. I'm producing a Hangout on Air for Corporate Alliance. So this is going to be my next direction, is producing those, and then I will be handing off all of the other SEO and search things to referral partners. Because I really don't want to get into that. It's going to be a hyper-focused business. But why GomBoc? Well, because a GomBoc, no matter what you do with it, it's always going to end up positioned properly. And so there's two analogies from that made me decide that GomBoc was the ideal name for my venture. The first one is the reason this all came about is Tuesday at 2:30 in the afternoon, I was asked, actually at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I was asked to come into the office, and I was told I was being laid off. So by 5:30, I had lined up a number of partnerships already and was rolling forward with GomBoc. And if that isn't getting kicked in the head and rolling back on your feet, I'm not quite sure what is the epitome of that. Beyond that, anyone at all, thanks, anyone at all who works in this industry understands the importance of bowing down to the great Google, who constantly comes up with cute little names for their changes. Penguin, panda, hummingbird, who knows what's going to be next, fuzzy little muffin dog, I don't know. But every time they come up with a change, it's an immediate, massive course correction. And if you're going to hire a company that is going to be handling some piece of your online marketing, they better be a GomBoc. So there's two analogies there to tie in with my name, and that's my big announcement. I'm going out into the world, and I'm going to help people have stuff like this for their business.
Awesome. No doubt, Dennis, you're a GomBoc. No doubt.